What's up, fam? Look, man, I did this video a while back. Well, I did a lesson on this song, a tutorial on this song a while back. And long story short, a few people have asked for it again this year. There were two parts to it. Now I'm going to do it in one part. Look, if you're new here, my name is Ted, and I'm talking bass. I do bass tutorials, tips and tricks for the blue-collar bassist, wannabe blue-collar bassist, would-be blue-collar bassist. If you're new here, go on and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you know when the next video comes out. Also, I just want to say, all the videos that I put here on YouTube are free. However, if you want to support the creation of these free videos, you could do so by buying any of the products below or leaving a tip through any one of those pay links down below. But, you know, these videos here on YouTube are free. Check it. This is This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. I'm going to simplify it, keep it really short and sweet because, again, my philosophy for the new folks is that I don't do tabs, I don't do transcriptions and all that stuff because, one, I don't have time. Two, you got to be able to learn this stuff in a way that you can kind of recall it in, like, you know, it's the holiday season. I'm back in New Orleans and new bands and all that. And just the other day, somebody says, hey, do you know This Christmas? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know all the licks on it, you know what I mean? But I know I can get through the tune. And that's my goal, is to help you be able to get through the tune with, you know, with some confidence. So here's the intro. The intro is going to be B, E flat, A, D, A flat. So let me do that again. So that's B flat, E flat, A, E, A flat, B flat, C, F. We're in the key of F, or however you want to look at it, but we're gonna, you know, move around. We're in the key of F. So, first chord, the first chord, F major 7, D minor, which is the 6. So, just a sidebar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna see that shape a lot, and I'm gonna show you something else that you hear in a lot of R&B music, especially classic R&B. I'll show you in a second. But so, hang on the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you, and then we're gonna go E flat, okay, and then we're gonna do this. So, hang, F major 7, D minor 9, E flat major 7, then our break. There's B flat. Okay, we're going to the 4 of F. Then, sorry, This Christmas, so E flat, D, C, and then we're right back to the top. Okay, again, this is the basic thing. This isn't like all the licks or whatever. So let me play that without talking, that whole A section. If you aren't familiar with that term, the A section, in this case, the verse, right? So, so I'm assuming that you can already play a little bit and you're looking for a reference. That's the reference. So now the B section is gonna look like this. This is what was part 2 of the video I put out last year. Wow, so much has changed. I was living in California, now I'm back in New Orleans. Anyway, story for another time. So, the fireside is blazing bright. There's D, so A minor, D, then G, we're caroling through the C. So we've got our first part, the verse. I'm gonna call this the B section. So fireside is blazing bright. D, then G, caroling through the night. C. One thing I want you to notice about that too is all those chord movements are in fourths. right? I've said this before in other videos. I'm going to say it again because I think it's important. When you hear changes, especially on the fly, right? One of the, if you're trying to figure out where things are going, a lot of chord movement is going to move in fourths. This is what I mean. From E to A is 4, right? Is a fourth. E, F, G, A. From A to D is a fourth. A, B, C, boom, D. So E to A to D, from D to G is a fourth. D, if I start with the note I'm working with, D, E, F, G, fourth, right? I know that's fast information, but Pete, this is what I mean. So anytime we move physically down, although we're going up in pitch, we're moving physically that way, we're going up a fourth. But Pete, this. So here's A, up a fourth. If I continue to go up, physically down, but up in pitch, there's G, which is a fourth, and there's C, right? Also a fourth. So, let's try it like that. The fireside is blazing bright, caroling through the night. Yeah? But instead of doing that, I'm going, or the bass part is going, the fireside is blazing bright. Instead of going to that G, we're going down, which looks like the shape of a fifth. If I was looking at it from G to D, it would be a fifth. But since I'm looking at it from D to G, I'm talking about a fourth, the interval of a fourth, so which inverts to a fifth. Oh, I'm gonna leave all that theory stuff out of this right now. So Pete, fireside is burning bright, caroling. Now we got our shape of a fourth, right? The shape that we just talked about of a fourth, right? I've debated for a long time about this whole shape thing on the bass, but man, screw that. The guitar is a symmetrical instrument. The shapes help. The shapes help you, Sinbad, I haven't forgotten about you, bro. I've been really trying to be conscious about the question that you asked me. One of the things, shapes will save your behind. You know what I mean? Shapes will definitely save your behind. So, anyway, that's a video for another time. I just want to be more conscious about it before I put it together. The next part, okay? And this Christmas, we got F, then we're going to go to B. Will B flat, E flat, A, D, C. Sorry, let me do that in time. So D, C, B. Do it in context, a little slower. And this Christmas, special Christmas, getting myself in for me, right? So F, B, B flat, E flat 7, A, D, C, B. Now that chord is really a G over B. So B in the bass, G chord. Another theory thing that I don't want to touch right now because it just makes the video longer and longer. Now we're at 9 minutes. So I want to show you one lick. I think the best way, because I don't do play-alongs and stuff because of the whole copyright issues and all that stuff. The best way to get value one of the best ways to get value out of my videos, I believe, is to take what I'm showing to you and then find the recording, Spotify, YouTube, whatever, and listen along with that, right? So yeah, that's what I want you to do after you watch this. One little cool thing I'm going to show you. So, in the B section, I just got off from teaching and I'm like all over the place. Boom, 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 boom. Kid energy, kids, whew, all over the place. So, now watch this. Now you've heard this if you listen to Let's Stay Together. When they go to D. happening there when you do that. Anytime you hear that sound, there's D. We're just walking up to the major third. So, fire side blaze bright. Watch where D is. See that? Fire side blazing bright. Now, in the recording, in the Donny Hathaway recording, there's a longer lick. He kind of goes, actually he goes, so, fire side is blazing bright. Oh, sorry. Something like that. So it's the same ornament, you know, it's like enclosure leading to that note, which is the F sharp, right? D, F sharp, A. Don't let me lose you. You watching? Don't let me lose you. Feel me though. So, fire side blaze bright. I'm tripping. Fire side is blazing bright. I'm not editing that out. I've lost my voice. I can't sing. Obviously tone deaf right now. So A, D. So, and then we caroling through the night. And this Christmas. So, let me play the whole thing. I'm gonna play the whole thing without running my mouth. Been talking all day. So. Back to the top. Okay. I hope that made sense. Now, what I wanted to say real quick. I can't even remember the D'Angelo song that I'm thinking about right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine, D'Angelo. You'll hear that lick. What I'm saying to you is that when you hear these little, you know, D'Angelo is kind of the figurehead. When I think about the neo soul movement, he was the figurehead for that. And so you wonder why does this feel so good? Why does it sound so familiar and comfortable? It's because we've heard it before. You feel me? So it's just like if I go somewhere and I'm, you know, I could be in New York, or if I'm in New Orleans, right? I'm in New Orleans and I call somebody blood, or I say hella or something like that, and somebody from the Bay within earshot, or somebody who's been to the Bay or whatever, they'll hear that and they'll be like, oh, you know, like, they'll recognize that. But you feel what I'm saying. Coffee, because I still have work to do for school. Whew. Anyway, but I am looking forward to Christmas break. Yes, I am. This Christmas, if you haven't done so already, man, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. And if you are feeling so moved, go on and leave a tip or buy a product, buy a shirt or something like that. All right, man, I'll catch you in the next video. Happy holidays to you. Peace. 2 fingers.